Yesterday, we slapped around Plantera until she perished multiple times. As a result of that, we've got ourselves a legendary Vulgar Display of Flower, a brand new whip for Terraria 1.4.5. Now, in today's episode, I'm hoping we'll be able to make quick work of Golem. And, as a little bit of a stretch goal, depending on how that goes, who knows, maybe we could go for the Dookie Boy as well, only I know for a fact that there's another new whip, and it's dropped by Duke Fishron. So yeah, welcome back, my friends, to another episode here of the Terraria Master Summoner playthrough. I do hope you folks are having a fantastic day, and as always, I just want to say a massive thank you for all of your lovely support throughout this series and throughout this channel lately. I really do appreciate it, folks. So, starting off, we've got ourselves the medicated bandage being able to be made, and also the armor bracing. So in terms of the accessories needed for the eventual Ankh charm and shield, we're not doing too bad, are we? The pocket mirror and blindfold, those are the two remaining accessories we need for the Ankh charm. So I think the easiest way for us to go about getting those is probably just to farm out a whole bunch of crimson dudes. Hey, there is a traveling merchant to be had over here. Let's go ahead and see what this dude has. The code to yo-yo, the stopwatch. I mean, to be honest, none of this is all that useful to us, unfortunately. Shall we start off today's episode on a nice, strong note, and we grab ourselves all of the accessories for the Ankh charm and eventual Ankh shield? I think that'd be a cool way to kick things off, right? So, do we have the ability to make ourselves a bunch of battle potions? Yes, we do. There we are. Absolutely fantastic. And then, just to boost things up a little bit further, spawn rate-wise, we've got ourselves a water candle or two. Yeah. Now, the good news is, on the right-hand side, we actually do have a Crimson Desert. And one of the enemies that can drop blindfolds is the blood mummies, or the crimson mummies, if you will. So, let's head ourselves over there, and let's start slapping some mummies around. Ah, look at this, my friends. The lucky clover has dropped once again, and that reminds me, I have taken on one of your guys' suggestions in the comments area, in that apparently, if you put the lucky clover in your inventory or in a void bag, it will give you basically a permanent luck buff. So, yeah, there we are. Water candle placed down, and we've got ourselves a battle potion on us right now. It shouldn't take too long for us to get ourselves 2 blindfolds, right? Random side note, you might notice I've actually got the Pygmy dudes on me right now. Similar to the twins summoner in the last episode, I kind of wanted to just give the Pygmies a bit of a go, see how powerful they are. I think possibly the biggest thing these Pygmies have going for them is the lingering damage. I mean, look at this. 15 damage I keep seeing. You multiply that by all of the various minions you actually have, and say you've got 7 minions, that is 7 times 15 nuggets of damage being done constantly. That's actually kind of wild when you start totting it all up, isn't it? Oh, was that a double drop I just saw there, my friends? A megaphone and a blindfold from one dude. That has got to be a stupidly rare occurrence, right? Alright. Oh, look at that. A second blindfold in quick succession. Ha! Absolutely love to see it, my friends. Right, we can now get rid of the water candle. And we can also now get rid of the battle effect. Dude, so I just picked up some Twilight dye by giving the dye trader here a strange plan. And if we just take a little bit of a look at it, let's say we apply it to our wings and our cape. Boom. Dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks badass as hell, dude. Absolutely brilliant. I think that's just tied off this aesthetic real nicely, huh, folks? Alright, very good. What about our shoes? Do we want to do it to our shoes as well? Yeah, buddy. I like that. Okay, and finally, our fists. I did not think my character could look any better, but yeah, this is like me in my final form as a summoner. I absolutely love this. I think it's fantastic. Now, we can actually get on with doing just a little bit of a something. We can achieve our final form in another way here today as well. So, over to the Tinker table. Then it's going to be... Where is it? There we are. A little bit of that. And now, there's the Ankh Charm. And there's the Ankh Shield. So, making sure we're putting on the greedy ring. Let's get ourselves just a little bit of... I'm going to say warding. There we are. 8 defense in 1 accessory. So then, my friends, no more dilly-dallying. Let's explore the jungle temple. After grabbing ourselves a nice little life fruit action. Oh, and another life fruit. And another one. Hey, there we are. I was wondering when we'd finally find the entrance to this thing. Right, opening this thing up. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are inside of the jungle temple. Why do I always forget to bring danger sense potions with me? Honestly, every single time. Okay, so already I'm noticing some pretty cool things with the jungle temple now. There's now vines growing inside of them, which, you know, makes it fit into its surroundings in the jungle just a little bit better. I'm also noticing that there's like little mossy tops to the lizard bricks now. I quite like that, you know? Tiny little details like that really does help bring the game to life, I'd say. So then, our first chest. There we are, lizard power cell, and what the hell is that? Balloony beads. Another chest, another lizard power cell, and look at that, there's a solar tablet in there as well. And that's just reminded me of the fact that there's a summon weapon we can get from the Solar Eclipse, isn't there? The deadly spear staff. How can I forget about that bad boy? Alright, little chest number 3. Typical stuff. Lizard power cell, another solar tablet, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. Cool. Blimey O'Reilly. This doesn't look like a dangerous part of the lizard temple at all. Look at it. It's just completely surrounded with bleeding spikes. Sheesh. Might need to do a little bit of de-spiking here, folks. Yeah, there we are. Try and spike me now, you son of a gun. More pressure plates to take out. There's another one right there. Got ourselves another chest here with, for some reason, a suspicious-looking eye. Seems a bit strange that we get those from those chests. When we are quite far beyond the stage of taking down the Eye of Cthulhu, but, oh well. Doesn't matter. All summoners are good summoners. We could farm out the Eye of Cthulhu for a tiny bit of cash, I guess. Oh my gosh, it's pressure plates for days around here, folks. All those... Ah! I was just going to say, there's some flame traps right there. I was wondering where the heck these pressure plates were. And there they were. Anyways, we've got ourselves another chest right there. Very nice. Did we have ourselves another one even still? Nope, that is about it. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and lit this place up. Just got to make sure we get rid of all the traps. Maybe make this into more of a sort of boxy-shaped room as well. So we don't, you know, get caught in certain corners. Hang on a minute. I can't place wire in here. Okay there, Terraria. Is that supposed to be like a pre-Golem nerfing answer? Alright, so that's actually quite bad, possibly. We don't have our little regenerative heart stations here. We're going to have to see if we can get along without them. That's going to be an interesting one, but we'll see how it goes, eh, folks? So, bust statue, and then it's going to be the campfire, and then, of course, the heart lantern. Right, let's make sure we've got everything on. We're going to make sure we have our barnacle staffs on as well. We're just going to chuck them sort of down at the floor there. And, yeah, we're going to give this thing a go with our pygmies first. I mean, why not? I do want to try different weapons during the course of this series. I don't just want to always go for what I consider to be the best ones. I want there to be a little bit of variety. So, yeah. Oh, an Uzi. Interesting. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I'm invisible. That's jarring. I don't like that. No. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Golem. Let's do this thing. 76,000 health. How are we feeling in terms of being able to take all that down? I mean, so far so good. 60,000 health already down to. Very good. A fairly okay amount of DPS, actually, as well. 2,000? Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so 48 already. Okay, this guy's getting pretty annoyed, I would suggest. And just the body to go now. Oh, yeah. My goodness me. Definitely on the struggle bus a little bit here, folks. Ugh. Yeah, definitely on the struggle bus here. Do we think we could actually do this? I don't think so. I think this one is a dud, if I'm being honest with you. But then again, weirder things have happened, ladies and gentlemen. Weirder things have happened. And, oh, okay. Have we got the sunstone? Bleed neck! I thought we were going to die. Flat out, I thought we were going to die. And we just didn't. I don't know what the hell happened there at the end, but we just absolutely started tearing that guy. Anyone? Oh my word. Right, now can I do the wiring? Yeah. So it is a pre-Golem nerf to your player. Very interesting. Right, just want to get rid of some of these here wires so, you know, our wires aren't getting crossed. I know that sounds super cliche, but literally, we don't want our wires getting crossed. So, oh, good lord. Okay, just want to connect these things up so subsequent attempts are maybe just a little less crazy, I guess. Also, I should probably make sure this is going slightly above our buff station so I don't, like, accidentally disable them. That would be rather embarrassing, wouldn't it? So, yeah, do that. And then do a little bit of that. Okay. Everything is connected up nicely. So, let's get this thing turned on. And, yeah, I think we're just going to keep on going. I'll be honest with you, I did not think my Pygmy dudes would be this powerful. But they're actually kind of badass, aren't they? All right, opening this thing up, what do we get? We got ourselves a heat ray. Still no sign of a pixel, unfortunately. As soon as we get a pixel, we can start taking down Golem at the surface with no issues whatsoever. But anyways, should we go ahead and try something else? So the Pygmies were fantastic, but I want to try the pirate staff because I managed to get it while farming some money between episodes. Exactly the same base damage, would you believe? 71. So, let's do this thing again with no invis, because invis is, like I say, quite jarring in this case. I don't know. I can understand maybe having it for, like, trolling in multiplayer servers, but on single player, I don't know, man. I've never been a fan of it. All right, so already noticing a significantly lesser amount of DPS with the pirate staff compared to the Pygmy staff. All right, man. I still want to see if I could take down Golem just with the pirate staff, though. I mean, why not? Again, we're going for variety here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the pirate staff is still enough to take down Golem. Fantastic. And there we are with the pixel. We got the bleeder. Nice. What isn't so nice, though, is the rather crazy state of my inventory right now. Maybe we should do ourselves a favor here real quick. Get rid of a whole bunch of trash. We'll go ahead and sell some of the other weaponry that we've managed to get. But ultimately, what I want is this bad boy. Yeah. Now, in terms of the other stuffs I might want to try and get from Golem, I must admit, I don't really know. I'm trying to think. Summoner weapons from Golem? I can't remember if there are any, if I'm being honest with you. So, let's go and pick up all of our buffs and our timers and all that kind of stuff. And let's make sure we pick this thing up as well. And let's get ourselves back to base. Not bad that way, my friends. I mean, again, another first-time takedown in this series. We're really not doing bad, are we, in terms of first-time boss takedowns in Master Mode? Oh, so we managed to get ourselves a sunstone, right? It's a full moon, as evident by the fact we just had blooming deathweed there. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? maybe we should farm out for the moon charm via some werewolves? I think that would be a cool idea. Maybe we can eventually get ourselves the celestial shell or stone, whichever one is the upgraded one. So here we are out in the middle of a forest at night. Let's see if we can farm out the moon charm. Yeah, these are the fellas we need to... No way! Wow. Barely 20 seconds into our farming session. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Wow. Okay. I'm just trying to think. The only other things we need are as a result of the solar eclipse. So what say we speed this thing along just a little bit? We have ourselves some solar tablets. All we need to do is skip the daytime. Let's do this thing. Oh, whoa, that looks really trippy with all those lanterns. Alright, so let's do this thing. Over to our arena. If we're going to do this, we're going to try and do this well. I probably should have gone ahead and placed down all of the buff stations again. Because currently, I have none here. Well, aside from maybe a couple of regen stations, I think. Yeah, just over here. Okay, if I try and stay roughly around this area here, I at least get myself some health regen. Oh yeah, can't go forgetting about the barnacle staff as well. There we are. Maximizing our damage. Love to see it. So, we are looking for the moonstone. No, sorry, the moon charm. No, it is the moonstone, isn't it? The moonstone from, I believe, the vampires. And then also, what's the other thing? Neptune shell, I think, right? I mean, having a deadly spear staff as well, that could be quite a nice little bonus, right? Maybe even the Mothron wings. That, my friends, would be really quite something, eh? Yeah. Dude, I am doing damage for days. I'm loving my Pygmy dudes. They are actually doing a surprising amount of damage. I absolutely am in love. Alright, oh yeah, come on then. Try and do your little dashy thing. Come on, Mothron wings. That would be quite a nice wing upgrade for us. And we've got a grand total of absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness me, I've just realised we haven't been making usage of our greedy ring. Yeah. Cash. It's what's for dinner. Oh, the death sickle. Beautiful, but not what we're looking for, sadly. Ah, really? The eye laser got me? You son of a gun. That guy isn't even that accurate. It's got the freaking accuracy of a stormtrooper. What does that say about my dodging abilities? What it says, my friends, is that they are darn near non-existent. So, good job there, Python. Go on. Mothron wings. Let's have you, buddy. Mothron wings is what I'm looking for. Are we going to get it? We've got a broken hero sword. Don't think that that's actually going to serve as much use as a summoner, but whatevs. I'll still take it. Ow. 350 plus damage? Dude. What the hell? You didn't even let me get out of the bleeding building. Oh, come on! Really? Okay, I'm actually starting to get a little bit annoyed now. Alright, there we are. Finally starting to get somewhere with some drops. Got ourselves a moonstone just then, which is very, very good. Yeah! Another Mothron bites the dust. And we did get it! We got the Mothron wings! Yes! Fantastic! Alright! Now our fortunes are starting to turn around, I feel. Nice! I like it, man. I like it. Alright, so what's the final thing we need? The deadly spear staff? Oh, no, and the Neptune shell. I'm surprised we haven't got the Neptune shell just yet. Unless I have and I didn't even notice it. No, I actually don't. Okay, we need to farm out some of those creatures from the deep. Those swamp-looking dudes, right? Hey, the deadly spear staff is now in our possession. Nice. And there we are. Nighttime is here. Unfortunately, no sign of the Neptune shell. That would have been, I think, the last thing needed for the celestial shell. But ah well. I think, all in all, drops-wise, we haven't done too bad. Oh, that's interesting. It's nighttime, and there's NPCs still moving in. I always thought that nighttime meant that no one ever spawned in. Is that a 1.4.5 change? If so, I love it. That's fantastic. It means that waiting around for NPCs, namely the guides, shall we say, is less tedious. Because obviously in the guide's case, you want them to respawn in, so you can take down the wall of flesh a few more times, etc, etc. So for them to have made it less tedious by allowing NPCs to spawn at night, if that is indeed what they have done for 1.4.5, that is very good. Before we sell the broken hero swords, let's go ahead and see if there's actually anything new we can make with them. No. The Terra Toilet. I mean, I could go ahead and make that. I mean, it's the only thing I would apply a broken hero sword to in a summoner-only playthrough. Should we just do it for the sake of saying, sod it, we've done it? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm making a Terra Toilet. You might think I'm kidding around here, but nah, mate. Nah, I'm doing it. Up to the anvil. There's... Wait, where's the box standard toilet? There it is. And then there's the Terra Toilet. Oh, my goodness me. We've gone from a diamond toilet up to a Terra Toilet. I mean, need I say any more? All right, Tinker Boy. Let's see what we can get on this. I mean... There we go. 93 summon damage. Oh, that's a hefty upgrade. Very hefty indeed. That's a 25 base damage increase, isn't it? Wow. I mean, need I say any more? Just, wow. Right, warding or menacing. Do you know what? I'll take armored. Armored is pretty good. Some of you guys were saying, though, that I should keep on Food Barbarian's wings because they look badass as hell. Do you know what? I completely and totally agree with you. So they are staying in my vanity slot. Right, let's finally get our buff stations replaced down. Although, do we actually need to? We're going to go for Duke Fishron next, so... Maybe instead I should take these things over to an ocean. Just wiring up the timer to the heart statues, and there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we might actually be ready for this thing. Let me just make sure the entire arena actually has... Oh, there was a tiny little tidbit in the middle where there's no heart lantern. But you know what? It's literally only a block or two by the looks of it, so I think we're going to be fine. So, the only other thing I want to do is maybe add a second platform, a little bit higher up, and then, yeah, we're going to give Duke Fishron a go. So then, my friends, buffing up, we've got 7 deadly spheres on us. Oh my goodness me, you guys have probably been shouting in the comments area, why have you not got Tiki armor? How have I only just realized that? Okay, I realize I'm kind of wasting my buffs away a little bit, but should we do ourselves a favor here? To be honest, I'm staggered that I haven't died more with just my hallowed armor. Anyway, 58 defense, up to 66. And by the looks of it, it's entirely possible we can have ourselves 8 summons. Oh, dude. I won't lie, there is potential for me to miss the sort of invulnerability effect you get with the hallowed armor. I guess there's only really one way to find out, isn't there, my friends? Let's see what we can do here. Oh, wait, I need to take that off, don't I? And then have that in my number 1 slot. Make sure we got this going on, and now, my friends, we do this thing. Come on then, Dookie boy! 71 defense when we're within range of the bast statue. Holy crap, holy. Not bad, eh, folks? Right, so damn near 100,000 health to take down. Ow! What the hell was that I just bumped into there? That's not okay. Come on. Already down to 80,000? Oh my gosh. Absolutely tearing this guy a new one. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. 69, 68, 67. Oh, yeah. Oh, getting a bit close for comfort there, Dookie boy. Let's try and get you away a little bit here, huh? All right, 57. Not a million miles away from second phase here. DPS looking very respectable, I would say. All right, so there we are. We are now in second phase. Oh, dear. Right, I need to remember how many dashes it is before he does his, like, circle thing. Oh! Again, getting in close quarters there, my friends. Not a big fan. Wait, did I not turn on my heart statues? Ah, dang blast it. I don't think I turned them on, you know. Uh-oh. That's not very good. That was not a very good thing on my part to do right there, was it, folks? Oh, I've been missing out on free health. What a doofus brain. Is there any chance at all of me being able to get down here and... Oh, okay, that was quite bad, actually. But I think I managed to turn it on. At least I bleeding well hope I did. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Trouble with a capital trouble, my friends. Okay, right. Oh, I can't pick him up. I don't have heart reach potions handy. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got to remember the 1, 2, 3 dash thing. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there's 1. Then it's going to be 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is getting a bit close for comfort, actually. Ah! I think the invulnerability effect of the Brain of Confusion just came in clutch there. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying it. Yet another first-time boss takedown. Like, what? Seriously, though, just what? Absolutely in-freaking-credible. Okay, so in phase 1, he does 5 dashes. That's 4, that's 5, and then he does whatever it is he's going to do. And then in second phase, I think it's 3 dashes, and then he does like a weird circle thing, doesn't he? So, whoa. Oh, a little bit in close quarters there for my liking there, sunshine. All right, absolutely tearing this guy a new one, though. I love my summon set, and I'm genuinely, I know I've said it before, but I am genuinely loving this series. I think it's one of the most fun playthroughs I think I've ever done. It's just, I love it. And another Dookie boy bites the dust. Oh! Okay! One of the top tier drops, in my opinion, from the Dookie boy. The Fishron wings. Bro! These are way better than the Mothron wings for the simple fact that these give you an insane amount of acceleration. Oh, and flight speed. Look at how fast we are now. We are fast as heck, boy. Oh, hell no. No. I'm not ready for the Martians just yet. I mean, actually, we probably are, to be fair, but I don't want to take him down just yet. I want to get the Dookie Whip. Before I do that, though, how's about we try and get ourselves... Oh, wait, plus melee speed. That's actually not that bad. Yeah. Do you know what? I'll take it. I'm actually going to stick with the violent modifier. Come on, Dookie boy number 3. Let's see how many more attempts it's going to take for us to get ourselves the Dookie Whip. Ah! I was purposely trying to get the regenerative hearts from the statue, and maybe that was my downfall. I should have prioritized dodging, huh? Do you know what I've just realized? We haven't been going for, like, high-end buffs, have we? We haven't done any fishing in the Crimson, so we can have ourselves more... Is it crit chance or damage? I can never remember which way it goes, which evil gives you crit chance and which one gives you damage with the Rage and Wrath potions. We also haven't gone for any Prismite just yet. But the thing is, we can easily get some. There's a pre-made lake right here that's hallowed. We could quite easily fish. What do we think? Maybe at the beginning of next episode, I think a mega fishing sesh might be in order. I think maybe a little bit of a top-up of truffle worms might be in order. So let me just hang around here a bit. Let's see how many we can get. Whoa, 2 truffle worms on the screen. Don't see that very often, do you? All right, very good. So that brings us up to 6 truffle worms. Nice. If we don't get the Dookie Whip in the next 6 attempts, I must admit, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. Oh, what? from full health or darn near full health, I just got two-shotted. Bruh! Hey, there we are, back on form, defeating the poop out of that guy. The flare-on. So far as I can remember, this thing has had a little bit of an overhaul in 1.4.5, but with this being a summoner playthrough, we're restricted to summoner weapons, so we're not allowed to use it. And there he goes again. Master mode drop obtained, and the bubble gun. Ah, come on, Terraria. How many more attempts have we got? 3. Okay, that's actually a fairly okay amount. Oh my goodness me, I've had the greedy ring on this whole time. And I've still been able to take this guy down with absolute ease. Let's see how easy it will be now that I actually have the correct loadout on. Oh! Okay, me putting the Berserker's glove back on results in death. Interesting. No, obviously, that's not the case. I just failed. And again, back on form. Boom! Still nothing. Come on! And there we are. That's the final wand of this batch. And would you believe it? Still no dookie whip. Ah! You're really gonna do re-over like this today, Terraria? Come on. Really, though? Alrighty, my friends. I have been a busy little bee. I now have an additional 4 Duke Fishron treasure bags. I decided to just batch them up at this point. Let's see what we get. We're looking for the Duke Fishron whip. We actually got ourselves the Tempest staff. That's not too bad. And there it is! Oh, the electric eel. That, my friends, is what we were looking for. An insanely powerful 274 summon damage, 12 summon tag damage, and check it out, it's the first whip that will allow our minions to do critical strike damage. Nice. We've also got strike enemies with electric energy. Electric energy resonates between enemies. Damn. Okay, so 143 damage with the Vulgar Displayer Flower versus an insane 274? And we've not even freaking looked at the Tempest staff yet. Oh, man. Dude. As in, like, seriously, dude. We are about to be savagely powerful. How much is this going to cost to reforge? Actually, a surprisingly little amount. I mean, legendary. Come on. There's no reason why we can't get legendary, right? 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 Oh my god, why? Why did that take so long? Come on. Fabled on this, and there we are. 94 summon damage, and we've got Sharknadoes. Bro. Okay. I honestly can't wait for the next episode. In terms of what we've got left in this series, there's a bunch of events we need to get taken care of. And then, of course, we've got the Empress of Light and Moonlord. The ultimate goal of this series at the very end is basically to just become the ultimate Master Summoner. I want to try and get myself the full starter set of armor from Moonlord. And I'd also, ideally, like to grab myself the brand new whip you can get from Moonlord as well and give that a bit of a go against some dudes. So, yeah, don't worry. Still plenty of action to come. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.